Hi everyone, welcome to the Scott Show. We got some special guests in the studio today. We have Jasper and we have Jack Jr. And they are 6 and 8 respectively. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to do an interview with the children's. Alright, so let's do it up. First of all, how you guys doing today?
Good. Good.
Good? Alright. Well, they learned how to be loud. That's awesome. And so people can hear them. I told them not one-word answers. So let's see how well they listen. There you go. Alright, so we're going to ask you guys a question here. Alright, and I need you guys to give me more than one word of an answer. Alright, at what age is a person an adult? What age do you turn to be an adult? And now they're thinking. Is your brother an adult?
Right after 13.
Right after 13? Okay. Mr. Jasper, what do you think? How old are you when you're an adult?
100.
100 years old. Good, I'm still a kid. All right. If you could change one rule that your family has, what would you change?
I forgot.
Okay, pass. All right.
Being grounded.
You don't like being grounded. Okay, well then don't do wrong. All right. What is something that makes your family special?
Giving them treats.
Okay.
Loving them.
All right, that makes the family special. Out of all the things you're learning at school, everything you're learning at school, what's going to be the most useful thing when you're an adult? What do you think you use when you're an adult that you learn at school?
I forgot. Teach kids.
To teach kids. Okay, you just gotta think about it. Okay, there's a few good questions here. All right, here's the next question: are you a good friend? And why do you think that you're a good friend? We're gonna start with Jack Jr. first. Let Jasper think about it. Jack Jr., are you a good friend to your friends?
Basically, yes.
Basically, okay. I like the answer because it sounds like some honesty there. Why do you think that you're a good friend to your friends? What do you do for your friends, or what makes you a good friend?
Being nice to them.
Being nice to them, okay. So you're a good friend because you're being nice to them. Awesome. All right, Jasper, are you a good friend to your friends?
And so.
You are so. All right. And why do you think that you're a good friend? What do you do to be a good friend?
Play with them every day.
Even Saturday and Sunday?
Actually, no.
No? Because on Sunday you're busy eating ice cream.
Sunday?
Yeah, because you told me that you like ice cream on Sunday.
No. I like it on some days.
Some days. Okay, not Sundays. All right. How would the world be different if animals could talk? And what animal would you want to hear?
I will want to hear a koala.
You want to hear a koala?
Yeah.
And what do you think a koala would say? No. A koala can speak English. If a koala could talk, what kind of conversation would you have with a koala?
English.
Okay, Jasper, pick an animal, and if you could talk to it, what would you say to that animal?
Bear.
What?
Bear.
Okay, you want to pick a bear. All right, and what kind of conversation would you have with the bear? What would you say to the bear?
Try and be nice and not scratch my clothing.
Try to be nice and not scratch my clothing. All right. Okay, guys, would you, if you got a chance at school to read off your friend's paper and cheat on a test or something like that, would you do it if you knew you weren't going to get caught for it?
I won't do that.
You won't do that?
I won't do it.
Okay, cool. If you grow up to be famous, what do you want to be famous for? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I'm not going to college.
You're not going to college? Okay, but what do you want to be famous? What do you want to do then? What do you want to do for the rest of your life?
Be a cop.
Okay.
I'm not going to college, and I'm being a cop.
So you both are going to be...
I'm being a vet.
Vet's got to go to college, dude. Do you want to be a famous vet? What animal would you want to work with? What would be your speciality?
Dog.
A dog. And you just want to arrest people.
Basically, people that are trying to rob banks or kill people. I want to be a cop, actually.
Okay.
I mean a fireman.
Alright, well, you guys got a little bit of time to decide what you want to be. But here's a good question. If you can be invisible for one whole day you could be invisible, go wherever you want, what would you do?
Go rob banks. Go rob banks again.
Anything else besides rob banks? No?
Steal money.
So if you guys were
If
you guys were invisible for one whole day, you woke up in the morning, nobody could see you. Nobody would see you at all. You could do whatever you want, and you'd rob banks. Anything else? Anything else? You guys would not go into the kitchen and make yourself food, or go into somebody else's kitchen and steal their food, or
steal everybody's food.
Okay, I gave you guys that. All right. Nothing else. Oh wow. Okay. I would get on an airplane. If I was invisible for one whole day, I'd get on an airplane.
Me too.
And go wherever I wanted. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I will just kick all the people off the plane out of the window.
Why would you have to kick anybody off a plane? You're invisible. You can go hiding wherever you want.
I could hide in the bathroom or the toilet.
Okay, well, I probably wouldn't do that. Alright. What is the best gift you were ever given?
Minions!
Minions. Okay. What's the best gift you ever got?
You!
Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. You guys are great. Okay, what is the hardest thing about being a kid? What is the hardest thing about being a kid?
Trying to figure out math.
Alright, what's the hardest thing about being a kid?
Trying to figure out math.
You can't copy your brother's answers.
Oh. I forgot.
Forgetting things. Is that the hardest thing about being a kid, is forgetting things?
Yes.
Okay. If you were a teacher and the kids in your class wouldn't listen to you, probably like what happens at your school, what would you do? What would you do if you were the teacher and you...
in the buddy room or, put them in the jail. Kick them out. Actually, make them go to the buddy room, or if they don't listen, them in the jail with tape on their mouth.
Oh, okay.
And the hands behind his back.
So if you were a teacher and the kids in your class weren't respecting you, you duct tape their mouth shut and tie their hands behind their back.
Don't tie little hands on the little chair.
Okay. That sounds a little drastic to me. Okay, don't do that, please.
I only had 2 more.
Alright, here we go. We got another question. What is your favorite place in the planet? Favorite place in the world?
Florida!
Florida. Favorite place in the world there, Jack Jr.?
Laputa?
Where is that?
Nowhere.
Point at it on the map.
Nowhere. Laputa's in the sky.
It's in the sky?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. That's a wonderful place then. Alright, if you could give one gift to every single child in the world, what gift would you give?
The same presents as them.
What present would it be?
You! Minions!
Minions? I like that.
You!
No, that would stretch me too thin. Alright.
A repeat picture of you.
You give them a picture of me? That's a smart present. I like that. Alright, so if you guys could travel in time 3 years and visit your younger self, so you were 3 and you were 5, what would you think?
I would think guilty.
Alright. Let's try this. As an adult, okay? When you are 18 years old, what do you want to say to yourself when you're 18?
I wanna die.
You want to tell that to your future self. This is the time to tell your future self whatever you want.
I wanna be on drums.
You want to be on drums. Instrument.
Yeah.
Okay. So 18-year-old Jasper wants to be on drums. So what about Jack Jr.? What do you want to do? What do you want to tell your future self?
I wanna die. I already told
Okay.
you that.
What are 3 words, Mr. Jasper? What are 3 words that you think describe you?
I forgot.
I forgot. Okay, you need one more.
I've forgotten.
You've forgotten? Okay, that's still 2. Alright, Mr. Jack Jr. 3 things that describe you. 3 words.
Guilty?
Guilty is charged, okay?
Loving?
Alright.
Dying.
And what are you guilty of?
That I look too guilty.
You're guilty that you look too guilty. Alright, did somebody tell you that today?
Yeah.
Alright, what do you think the hardest thing would be about being blind? If you could not see anything, what would be the hardest thing about that?
Trying and opening your eyes. Trying and putting your eyes back in.
But if they don't work, your eyes don't work, what would be the hardest thing about being blind?
Like if you couldn't see and you could fall, and you could like hit a wall.
Alright, what about if you couldn't hear? What would be the hardest thing about not hearing anything?
You wouldn't listen to anybody.
You couldn't hear that. Okay. So let's see. So if you couldn't hear, what about if you couldn't communicate? What if you couldn't talk? What would be the hardest thing about not talking?
Like if you have tape around your mouth.
No, you can't talk. Your tongue is gone. You can't literally talk.
Nobody would listen to you.
Yeah, good point. Alright, if you guys can make one rule and everyone in the world has to follow. One rule. You guys are in charge. You're the boss. One rule and everybody in this planet has to follow it. What would that rule be and why?
Don't say bad words to anyone.
One more time.
Don't say bad words anytime.
Don't say bad words anytime. Nobody can say bad words anymore. That's the new rule. Alright.
No killing, maybe. from banks.
Okay, so no killing anybody or no robbing stuff from banks. Okay, well, folks, that was our little bit of podcast, the interview with the kids. I want to have a little bit of fun today, and, just check this out, and we're going to have a good time. So I want to thank Jasper. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me on the show. Mr. Jack Jr., thank you as well.
You're welcome!
All right.
I wanna die.
Anybody you want to say hi to while we got you on the air?
Hi.
Okay, anybody you want to say hi to?
Hey, bro.
All right, and that's been the Scott Show podcast for today. We'll check it out 8 o'clock every single morning. The Scott Show wake-up call. But these kids are in school and they don't listen to that. But it is all good. All right, have a great day. We'll catch you here real soon. Say goodbye, guys.